Hi, Terry here, coming to you today from my home in Lake Tapps, Washington. Today I want to address a question that I get asked a lot. Now this question is about the business that I work, and it's coming from folks that are looking for a way to earn extra money from home using the internet. And the question is, will this work? Then they usually follow it up with, will you promise me this will work, or will you guarantee me? I'm ready to start, but you need to guarantee me it's going to work for me. Well, my answer to that is I can't guarantee you anything. And is it because the business doesn't work? No, I can't. It's not that. I can't guarantee you anything because I don't know if you're going to work. I don't know what you're going to be bringing in with you as far as a work ethic, as whether you're going to be coachable to follow the formula that we know works. And so, it's one of those things that it's really a funny mentality that people ask because they don't go to their job asking if their job's going to work. Let me ask you a question. Does going to the gym work? Does a diet work? Even better yet, does compound interest work? Now here's what we know. Going to the gym works if you show up and you have a plan and you work with a personal trainer that designs something specifically for you. But even then, you still have to show up and do the workout. And you have to show up and do the workout for over a period of time. You can't just do it once or twice or even, for 1 week and expect to have the results you're looking for. With a diet, it's the same way. It's a long-term thing. You've got to find a diet. You've got to perhaps get coaching from a nutritionist, a dietitian, and then you've got to be consistent with it. You've got to be diligent. Compound interest the same way. Does compound interest work? Absolutely, compound interest works. If you continue to put money in your account, and you leave it there long enough for the compound interest to kick in. You can't deposit $10 into your savings account today and expect that next week you're going to retire a millionaire or even have any interest on it. It takes time. And it's the same thing in a home business. The difference is, or the challenge is, that people come into a home business with a job mentality. And, to do a business, you really need to have a business mindset. That means that you have to invest some money up front. And then you have to find out what the formula is to make that business work, and then you need to consistently do those activities for a period of time. Because let me ask you, when you go to your job, you don't question whether it works because you know that if you go to your job, say you make $15 an hour, you go in and you work Monday through Friday, and at the end of the pay period, whatever length of time that is, they're going to send you a paycheck. You're going to get paid. You know that. You believe that. So you don't question it. Let me ask you something else. Does college work? Well, people don't go to college questioning whether college is going to work or not. Now, they may question whether they're going to get a job when they get out, but that's a whole other conversation. But if you go to college and you register for classes and you show up for classes and you pass those classes because you do the work, at the end of the time period, whether it's 4 years or 6 years or however long you go, they're going to give you a piece of paper that says you met the requirements and you succeeded. But in a home business, it's a different animal. It will work if you follow the formula. And I can tell you that because I'm following in the footsteps of my friend Alex, who's been working the business I'm in for 4 years, and he's made over $1 million. Got my friend Michael, who's been working it for 3 years. He's made over $400,000. My friend John, after 3 years, has made over $300,000. So we know that it works. The question is, will you? Now, see our income disclaimer, and the reason we have an income disclaimer is because their results aren't typical. Now, why are they not typical? Because the typical person comes in, gives it 2 weeks, and says, this must be a scam. I'm not rich yet. But having your own business isn't like having a job. You've got to come in, you've got to get coached, you've got to show up every day and do the activities that we know work. You come in and reinvent the wheel, nobody can guarantee you anything. But if you come in and you do the same activities that those that have had results ahead of you are doing, and you do them consistently day in and day out, over a period of time, you will see results. Now, you may get results faster than the next person. You may get results slower than the next person. Some of that has to do with your skill set, but mostly it has to do with your consistency. One person may say, wow, if I can do this, I'm going to double the effort. So they may reach their, quote, finish line sooner than you do. And they might see results sooner than you do. But as long as you're following the coaching that you're given, and I'm not just talking about my business, I'm talking about any home business out there that is a legitimate home business. Now, granted, there are some out there that are questionable. But, the point is, if you're looking for a way to make money from home, if you're looking for a home business, then do the research, find something that meets with you, that fits you, it feels, and it fits you right. And then make a commitment to get started and to show up. Give it at least a year to see the results. Now, you're going to see results sooner than that, but in order to really get it kicked into gear, you've got to have a long-term mindset, just like with the gym. You got to have a long-term mindset. And that's the thing. Those other things, they all take not only a vision that it's going to work and a belief that it's going to work, but a commitment to stick around long enough to see the results. And therein lies the challenge with a home business is people, because they don't have the belief, they don't then put in the activity and follow the formula. And then just like a self-fulfilling prophecy, it doesn't work for them because they didn't do what they needed to do. If you're looking for something and you'd like to work with me, if you'd like to work with John and Michael and Alex, click the button down below, get started, and we'll teach you the system. We'll teach you the formula that it takes. We'll look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thanks for your time today. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll talk to you soon. Terry Krotzer. Bye-bye for now.